Hello guys, and welcome back to Exploring 1.12 Episode 3, in which today we are going to be doing some, well, I don't know what, I don't have a plan, I just figured I'd make it up as we go. I'm currently joined by...
Warlord1987.
You. Like I said, I really don't have a plan today. I just know I hate to break this to everyone so suddenly, but cool idea in the works. So I'm gonna kind of do the worst thing ever and rush this series, but yeah, I'm thinking about doing a hardcore world for the next thing I do, which should be, well, basically after this one finishes up. So yeah, I at least want to do the Ender Dragon, maybe check out the Deep Dark, which shouldn't take very long. Question mark.
Yeah.
But this is the first video actually in the pre-release phase. So snapshots are over. The actual 1.19 update is pretty much just, excuse me, I'd say 3 weeks at most away from being finished. And by the way, guys, please stop harassing developers. That shit ain't cool. I get the upset about the Birch Forest update, but to be honest, it's a miracle this game works the way it does in the first place. So, yeah. If you know anything about code, you'll know what I'm talking about. So yeah, don't harass the developers. That's not a cool thing. They give us these updates for free. Yeah, don't do that. So, mini rant aside, I guess first order of business is villagers, because
Yeah.
I see that as a reliable way to get diamonds, at least diamond armor. And to be fair, I already have enough for an enchanting table. I think the only main holdup there is books, which, if easy problem to solve, easy enough anyway. But I don't have a large amount of sheep, so we're basically gonna just have to reuse the beds from the village, which is not much of a problem. Problem one being I don't have a lot of infrastructure. I'm thinking sticks may be the way to go. And because, like I said, I'm gonna kind of rush this, which is the worst thing I could do, but also, yeah, I want to do hardcore. This will be hardcore season 3, because the first season, I'm not entirely sure what happened to that. To be honest. Actually, I think that one might have ended because of Windows 8.1. I had to reset my computer back to Windows 8 back in those days. And then, are you near base?
I am not near the base.
Actually, that's fine. We need phantoms anyway. We don't have a lot of materials, do we? It's risky being out at night, but there should be a cave right... Yeah, there it is. I will collect that dirt. Dirt is nice. So yeah. Scattered thoughts aside, this has been a very chaotic intro, but
That's fine.
what do I need cobblestone again for? I'm sure it was something important I just forgot. I can't remember. There's that pick gone. Oh, right, phantoms. For anyone confused about what I'm thinking in my head, join the club. I'm confused sometimes too. And two, I'm not sure how this is going to work in practice, but something I saw in Luke the Notable 100 Days kind of inspired this. I'm basically going to try to make a phantom trap. And I know there is a much better way to do this, but that requires cobwebs and finding an abandoned mineshaft to get cobwebs, which either of those aren't very likely at the moment, so actually both are, because you can't have one without the... Anyway, those aren't... Well, I guess the stronghold, but that's a lot of extra work for something that needs to be done in a relatively short amount of time. Wow. He is kitted to the nines. 1, 2, 3. I guess the easiest way to take care of that's make a bow. Let's see. That is nothing. That is a power 1 bow. That is in fact a power 1 bow. Anvil. Nice. Shit! Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Man, that just sucks when you accidentally sleep. Not really. In real life, it sucks. Not so much in Minecraft. Yeah, that's probably not going to be enough. We need more real estate for the Phantom Trap. Yeah, out there might be enough. Also, if you happen to come across pumpkins in your journeys, that would be a very advantageous thing to have.
Right.
Oh, there's a villager in that, isn't there? Okay, so we need a little more wall. My inventory is filling up rather fast. of stuff that I'll never use in the first place. But that's fine. That's completely fine. If we had a bit more time to do this, I'd actually like to beautify this place a bit. Like replace these torches with jack-o'-lanterns. I've actually found that to be one of my better lighting options, because if you put it in the ground, you can't see the face. It doesn't look that bad. And then if you want to go a step farther and get some moss carpets and put those over it, that actually looks pretty nice too. It's a good budget option, I guess, for lighting up your area. Budget? What am I talking about? Also, they also happen to have a side benefit of being, you can trade those with villagers. So let's see. We need a good amount of space. I'm just gonna toggle into crouch. Because my idea with this is to lead the phantom under this, hit it, that way it goes up immediately and it gets trapped basically in this I guess 1 block deep inverted hole, if that makes any sense.
A little.
There's no good way to describe what I'm trying to talk about. And it looks hideous, but if this actually serves its purpose, that's... I can deal with it looking ugly, plus I can just take it down. It's not that hard. Damn, he went down easy. I might not want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to start a fight with the Enderman. If I remember right, should know where there's a pool of lava, roughly. Actually, I could just make... Yeah, I'm going to make a saddle. Horses would be nice to have. I've never used horses in a Let's Play before, so... Oh, I forgot you can craft leather horse armor. That is kind of nice, I suppose. Ish. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't do that much, so... That's a beautiful mountain off in the distance. Yeah, there's where I think there's lava. Yeah, that's it. I blocked it up so no one would fall in it. Because there are 2 people prone to death. What's funny, the 2 people prone to death?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're doing this, I don't recommend standing in the lava flow, water flow, because it can push you into lava. But be there so you can grab the obsidian in a hurry, That way it doesn't get pushed into water or lava, because that can happen. Okay, are there any horses this side of the river? Because that's the only way I'll take them. That is a lot of pigs. That is a lot of pigs. I generally don't breed pigs because there's no good reason to. Other than the fact they don't drop a ton of leather. That's the only good reason, in my opinion. See donkeys, but I don't particularly want a donkey. Or if you're so inclined, an ass.
A burro.
Or a burro, which I feel like there's gonna be basically no one here that's gonna understand that reference, but
Man, fuck it, it'll be an inside joke.
you know, actually, in my time playing Java or maining the game, basically, recently, I completely forgot that drowned were a thing.
Man, they don't really pop up that much, do they?
Nope. It's like on Bedrock, it's not that rare of a thing. On here, you basically never see them. Please be a good horse. Well, your health is great, if nothing else. Hey. Okay. You know what? This is an alright horse. I do wish they'd make it to where horses could swim across water. I'd take it even being slow. But see, this is the problem. I have to bridge across because I don't have a lead. Nor do I have slime to craft a lead. Chat recipes always kind of confuse me. Why do you need slime to craft a lead?
I'm not sure. Oh, you're joking.
What's that?
I found diamonds and I gotta make a furnace. Smelt the iron I just got.
Oh. Man. Where? Oh. I was getting worried for a minute. I thought I was lost. Well, at least the horse has a nice pen. If nothing else. Yeah, I think from here on out, it's going to be a lot of off-camera work. Like, I'm not going to do anything too major. But
I'd still jot everything you do off camera down, so that way you could at least speak about it in the next episode or something.
yeah, and like
Just that way
notes.
people...
I don't think it'd be too... No one would be too upset if a animal or a sheep farm appeared. I don't think that would be too upsetting, because we really need sheep. Really badly need sheep for villager breeding. I could always go, instead of potatoes, I could always go the stick root. But I have my doubts about that. Ooh, 17 books. Are there any houses around here that would be big enough to house this full enchanting setup? level's that? Level 24. We need, what, 3 more books? I think I can do that just from what's in the area. I don't... Optifine's not updated yet. Actually, it might be. The Optifine team in the last 2 updates has been pretty fast. Getting a version pushed out. Which I understand why, because the vanilla performance is kind of...
Meh.
it's kind of bad unless you're using a Threadripper. You know, 32 cores, 100 and something gigabytes of RAM, 2 3090s. Actually, no, I have to say I'm team AMD on that one for graphics card. They released a 3090 equivalent for under $1,000. Which Nvidia hasn't been able to achieve that yet. Well, something that rivals the 3090. I'm not sure about the 4090 because that's not out yet. And probably won't be for quite some time. Oh yeah, I should just go ahead and say we've basically got an enchanting table.
Alright.
Does that do it? No. I need one more, I think. By the way, I don't recommend doing this, what I'm doing at the moment, because you'll most of the time regret doing that. Most of the time, not all the time. I regret misplacing the bookshelf. I really regret that. It's almost night. I can just wait that one out. Actually, I might need to go hit that second village sometime and see if maybe there's some hay bales I missed. I have to say, it would be quite nice if there are. We got any apples? Does not look like it. Yeah, 6. Here's an old school recipe for anyone who was around back in the day. You probably know that one quite well. What? Well? Well. I'm trying to use Optifine Zoom. My brain hasn't recognized that Optifine isn't out yet. Alrighty. So I've already harvested potatoes once, but the amount I got from that wasn't enough to do much.
Is it daytime yet?
No, it's night again. You missed the day by just a few minutes. Alright, I'm gonna go get something to drink. I will be back. I shouldn't take but a minute. Alright, I'm back. And looks like it's still raining. But I'm gonna wait till Warlord gets back before I go over a point or a thought I had. Wait, what? Oh, I tamed the horse. Let me just put on a little bit of music. Not grown. I'm gonna. There's no gate over there. Well, let's fix that, shall we? Excuse me. Harvest some of this wheat. And that is 10. That is not much at all. Close the door. Man, my neighbors in this game must hate me. Yeah, that's really loud. Where? Not in here. Actually, funny enough, back in 1.14 or 15, it was one of the two. I lived in basically this exact same house. I lived in it for quite a long time. Actually, funny story, that Let's Play ended because I basically overgrinded off camera and lost drive to continue it because, well, I overgrinded off camera, which if you're gonna run a series, I don't recommend doing that because it can actually burn you out real fast, like it did me, and I try not to do that anymore. Zombies over there harassing a villager. That's normal, I suppose. I just need like 2 more. I literally just one. I don't like doing that. I'd rather wait on it to grow, but I'm limited to the time in the video. There are a lot of zombies walking. Let's see what this will make, because I would very much like at least protection 1 armor. There we go. I'm gonna make a new iron sword. I am out of iron to make armor with, so I'm gonna have to just enchant what I've got. So it's not the best solution in the world, but it'll work. Sure. Holy. Oh. That's bad luck. I'm breaking 1 on that just to refresh the enchant. Okay. I've got some amount of goodness on my armor. I'll take that pickaxe. So I've got slightly better armor and a slightly better pickaxe. I was hoping for...
I'm not recording with you, but I have to throw my shoes on and throw something out directly to the trash can. You remember them pineapples?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're bad.
Okay.
So, sorry.
Alright, that's fine. We are very slowly but sure, well, not very slow, but we are very quickly running out of wheat. I missed. Give me that arrow back. Those are kind of important. So my options for the dragon are get a lot of arrows, which is very, well, fairly easy with a Fletcher, or you get a lot of arrows or get an infinity bow. I'd prefer an infinity bow, but I can also go the a lot of arrows route. bridge. I have to cross the ocean to get over there, don't I? I have a boat. Do I? Can I just go around the shore? Can I go around the shore? Because I would... Yeah, I can just go around. I'd much rather just go around than... Ooh. If I need more, I'll come back and get them. But carved pumpkins with my resource pack don't take up any screen real estate. So, yeah, it seems like the smarter option for the dragon is to just have those. Cool, this village has hay bales. Quick and easy horse stable. Does not look good, but it'll keep your horse from getting away. Which is basically the point of it. Sure. I'm being a bit too frivolous with my iron because I'm almost out. And I don't really want to have to go mining. Well, no. I know what to do and I can do it. I just don't want to do that. The repercussions of killing that golem may mean that this village dies. And I don't really want this village gone. It'd be kind of nice to have later on. F3. Potatoes. That's all wheat and beetroots.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Is it daytime?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'm over at the other village getting hay bales. And also F3ing the crops to see what's potatoes and what's not. Potato? Potato. I wish they'd made the potatoes and carrots more distinguishable. Granted, they kind of are. Oh. No, I don't plant the potatoes. Oh. I meant to F3, not the game switcher button. Jesus.
Apologies, RIP headphone users.
Truly, truly. Anything else over here that might be useful? No.
By the way, I got a bunch of diorite, so if you want it, just let me know.
That's good knowledge. I'm trying to formulate something, an end strategy, and I'm not sure if it would be a 10 IQ. Man, it might be a 10 IQ move. I'm not sure if it'd be a good idea to go out to the end islands, just bridge out there and get an elytra and then do the dragon, or... Because it'd be easier. You wouldn't have to worry about being flung up in the air and falling down, but at the same time, there's no guarantee to find an end city right away.
Right.
And then there's the shulkers and a bunch of other unpleasantness that... I still feel like that'd be a sound strategy, though. Why did I have...
Yeah. My stream tonight may not happen at all because we're already getting a little bit of weather.
Are we?
Yeah.
For those wondering why the screen just stretched in a weird shape and then went back, it was me hitting F11 and then going back into F11 full screen. I used to not use full screen, but the game actually runs better if you run it in full screen, weirdly enough. God, I got a good horse. Does rain in Minecraft make crops grow faster or something? Bread. How much bread do you have?
30. Hey.
Also, if you have levels, we have an enchanting table.
I have 8 levels. Remember, I died.
I've got protection 1 on most of my armor, and then protection 2, feather falling 3, and unbreaking 3 on my boots. I got the best iron boots, or best boot enchantments, pretty much, and it's iron boots. Good enchantment, awful luck of what it's on.
Right.
Let's see. $16 minutes left. Well, actually tonight's gonna be... we started this on day 10. It's only been 2 days. It's only been 2 days.
Oh, shit.
We need phantoms. More specifically, we need their membranes for slow falling potions. Which we only really need, like, at very most 6. 6 would be playing it safe, and then we add redstone to it and make it last longer. I think redstone makes them last 4 minutes. I'm not sure.
Something like that.
I'm not sure. I'd actually have to look that up. Did you get any iron while you were in the caves?
Not a lot.
I only have 3.
I have 13. How much do you need?
Not a lot now. I'm just hoping this anvil doesn't die. I made it to combine a power bow with the... to repair it. Rare drop from a skeleton. I figured I might as well use it. So yeah, situation on that front, we're not doing so great. So basically we need a little bit more iron, and it might not hurt to go kill some more time in the caves while waiting for Phantom Hour. Actually, this should be your third night. But you're not guaranteed phantoms on the third night either.
Right.
This cave goes nowhere.
Yeah.
Actually, does it? Well, actually, 100 IQ move. I'm just gonna staircase down. And maybe run into one of them big deep slate caves. That would be kind of nice. And we'd also already have a way pretty much directly to the surface. Eh. Oh? That way. You know, these are kind of rare. Oh man, I miss these caves. The new ones are cool. I just wish they were the newer ones were more rare and sprinkled in like the old ones. Eh! That noise. Sure. Yeah, turning all that into torches seems like a good idea. It's not gonna bite me in the ass later. I hate bats. What were you even fighting?
Spider.
It was silent. Oh, there's a creeper over here. Pretty sure that may have just been my own footsteps, but...
No, there's a creeper over here. There's 2 creepers.
The best way to deal with them is just blow them up. Ooh. Oh, gold. Gold. Gold is definitely a good idea. Cheaper golden apples. Then also my recipe to craft a enchanted golden apple. Or a god apple, depending on which era you're from. We're from the god apple era, just by the way. As a little side note. Because we're from the time of spam clicking. Which, I mean, arguably, Bedrock still has that. So... there it is. Oh! My my, how rare. Coal in a cave. And yes, before anyone says anything in the comments, I know coal in caves is not actually that rare. It's just, I have horrible luck finding surface caves that actually lead anywhere. And if it's not just me that has that, leave that in the comments down below too. Actually, we need redstone too. That looks like everything down there. Oh, is there something back here? Yes. There was. There is no more. Is that this whole area explored?
I do believe so.
I do believe it is day. No. Well, maybe. There is nothing in the F3 menu that shows that it's day. Also, sorry if anyone can hear audio clicking. I can hear it too. If you can, if you can't, good on you. It's probably just my interface's output. Because I am using a program to specifically catch Minecraft's audio and specifically catch Discord's audio. So it could be that. It is a fairly new plugin. But my god, does it make life so much easier. Oh, cave coal. But see, like I said, it's not that rare. It's just I have bad luck finding it. So,
Yeah.
normally I have bad luck finding these smaller caves like this. It's either just the giant ones, or no cave at all. Mainly just the giant ones, which I'm kind of okay with. They're extremely easy to find diamonds in. So, no complaint there, nothing. Anything this way? Like maybe a crossroads? What is this cave? Just like a spiral staircase?
I think someone was a bit of a spiral architect.
I think so too. Okay. Well, yeah, I think that might be everything. Okay, it's day. It's day. Is what I was trying to say. Yeah, that looks like everything. Now the way out, I don't particularly remember. I should have taken coordinates, but I didn't. Oh. Found it.
Where's the exit?
Can you see my name tag? I'm below you.
Below me?
Yeah. Kind of diagonal. I see your name tag, if that helps. Yeah, you're coming the right way. See it now?
Yes.
That bow has basically no durability. Wow. exit is right here. So, mining trip, not
Semi-successful. I mean, I'm walking away with 40 coal, or not coal, iron, and a little bit more coal.
I've only got 33 and 13 gold. The gold in itself is valuable, but
I only got 3 gold.
well, looking at it prospectively, that's enough to craft 3 golden apples, regular ones. Which then, if you get 8 gold blocks and take a regular golden apple and surround it with 8 gold blocks, you can craft enchanted golden apples. So I'd say you're sitting all right. I've got this random piece of sugar, which I have no intention on using. Boop, boop. Alright, that'll leave next night open for phantoms, hopefully. Because we need those. Like, really badly.
Four minutes till 8.
4 minutes. That means my alarm should be going off any minute now, because last I checked it said 16 minutes.
Yeah.
Which, that wasn't that long ago. But yeah, basically what I plan to do is I just basically plan to AFK and let the farm go. Maybe harvest it a few times. Then get started on villagers, because that's the easiest way, in my opinion, to get ender pearls. Because you're not relying on bartering RNG, which varies a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, also for my strategy, we also need extra blaze rods. I don't know, I always go in there and get roughly 20 just in case something goes horribly, horribly wrong. I have backups. But we've already got a brewing stand, so one of the hardest parts of the slow falling potion's done. The phantoms will be fairly easy. It can be a pain without looting though, but we'll make it somehow. Oh yeah, I didn't check to see if the PvP thing still worked. Yep, it saved the player data, which is pretty good. But yeah, how much time is on the clock? Oh,
Take a step to your left.
30.
There you
30 seconds.
go.
I'm not joking. It is literally 30 seconds. So I'm just gonna plant the rest of this real fast, do the outro.
Yeah.
And I think we should have enough beds in this village and the next one over to basically make a simplified breeder. And then we need more iron for rails. Yeah. That's my reaction. Honest and genuine. But if we go the Elytra route, which, no, even just slow falling would be, basically what I'm reasoning in my head is we really don't need diamond armor. Iron's enough. There are people that do this with basically nothing. So I think we should be able to do it with protection 1 iron. And slow falling potions. And some golden apples for extra measure. I think we can do it, no problem. And I think basically it should only take no more than 5 episodes. So, yeah, I digress. Anyway, I've been confined to 68-1, joined by,
Warlord1987.
and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.